Mark Small is Civil Discourse Now for November 28th, 2022. I've been off for a few days working, but I also had to attend a wedding out on the East Coast, or close to the East Coast, in Richmond, Virginia. A very good friend was getting married. And I was standing there wondering what it would have been like in March going into April of 1865 to be in Richmond, Virginia, and realize that the Union Army is only just outside the city limits, and Grant was called, a butcher, and all the things that would have been going on, all the upheaval. And it's an interesting thing to be in places of historic significance. And then I started thinking about the mass shootings we have, because there were a lot of people that got killed during the Civil War. And I look at people who are advocating for Second Amendment rights as an individual right, which it never was meant to be, but it's like they need those guns, or else somebody's going to take over, or else somebody's going to threaten their way of life. Now, sorry, but I'm a pacifist. I don't have any firearms. And who are the people that are carrying out these mass shootings? Well, they're not from the left, and they kind of advocate white supremacy and white nationalism and things that are really, really right wing. But those are the ones who are saying that they need to have the guns to protect themselves, or else they'll lose their liberty. What kind of freedom do you get with guns? Do you get the freedom to be able to worry about whether a gun in your home is going to be used by someone in your home to hurt themselves? By you to hurt yourself? No, you'd never do that. By one of your kids maybe pulling a gun out and being curious about it and shooting another kid, or another kid shoots your kid. Maybe a burglar breaks into your home. Burglars usually break in when people aren't at home, and your gun can't do you any good then. So what kind of freedom does that give you? To have a lethal device in your home, something that can easily kill you or a loved one. How does that work? Well, it doesn't. And the force that would oppress and take away our freedoms, they've got guns. And there are people running around shooting people right now. We have to seriously look at how violence has shaped this country, and not in a good way. We also have to realize that as long as we keep having guns out there, people are going to get shot. How about we start with a limit on the number of guns you can have? That makes sense? Do you need 1,000 guns? You need 50 guns. Well, that's a right. Can't tell me how many books I need. Yeah, but you can't use a book really to blow somebody's head off. Although they've started revolutions. So, how many guns? A person should have certain limits if you're going to have that many guns around, because ultimately, if you're going to drive down a pickup truck down the road and it's filled with guns, and they're falling out all over the place, that's not a good thing. So I think we really have to look at gun violence and who wants those guns, and realize it's not the left. We're not the ones toting those guns around. So I'm Mark Small, the Civil Discourse Now for November 28th, 2022. Peace, love, happiness. And remember, this is just a peachy keen period of time we're in. We're seeing just a whole bunch of things happen politically. Now, I approve this podcast. How I made it. Take care.